May 1st, 2025, the sack is back. We haven't seen the sack in many years, and it comes with erratas which aren't really that interesting besides polymorph and conjure minor elementals. I've made a video about both of them, link in the description. But also what's interesting is 2014 content was also errataed. They went back and cleaned up things that includes old adventures like Curse of Strahd, but it's just minor stuff, there's nothing game changing. But Kobold, why are we making a video then? Because I want people to be excited for the sack. What's a sack? Sage Advice Compendium. It answers rules about 5e. You know, stuff that are unclear or hard to understand. We also get to learn what the developers think and what their intent is for things. So welcome to Pack Tactics, where we get to learn new things. I really hope they do sack regularly from now on, especially when a new book just releases. Let's go over Ra and Rai first, in case you don't know them. Ra is rules as written, Rai is rules as intended. Straightforward stuff, the names speak for themselves. There's 32 pages here, and a lot of it is already answered by the books or are things you already know about. This is a channel for veterans. I'm pretty sure you guys know how the archery feature works, for example. It's just to read what it says, you know? So we're just gonna go over things that I find interesting. And we're gonna start with my favorite one. Question. Target at range caught in melee combat. Does that target get some kind of cover, or do I get disadvantage? Answer. Your target has half cover if another creature is between you and the target. See? I told you guys. Better start picking up Sharpshooter as soon as possible then. This is just people not reading Raw. Yeah, and it's crazy to me how many people don't run cover. Anyways, next. Can I make an attack with a light weapon, then draw a second weapon with my other hand and qualify to make the extra attack of the light property? Answer. Yes. The only requirement for the light property's extra attack is that it's made with a different light weapon. So yeah, weapon juggling is an intended mechanic. They even said this in one of the playtest videos. People have fought with me in the crossbow juggling video saying it wasn't intended. It 100% is. Begone, gnome. I banish you. Kobold, this one's my favorite. Oh my god. What do I even say? I guess this is a super beginner question, but like, this is the sack. Why is this in the sack? A new player is not gonna read this. Next, can you extend the duration of Armor of Agathys by gaining more temporary hit points? Answer. This spell requires you to have temporary hit points, and they don't need to be from the spell. I noticed last week a lot of you guys were really happy about this, and now it's definitely clear. The Giant Ice Ape is now an intended combo in the game. Basically, you're comboing Armor of Agathys with Polymorph to make the Agathys last for a very long time. We're talking about 168 temp HP or whatever it was. This memes on a lot of melee enemies in the game. It is a funny combo. But let's continue. Can I use Unseen Servant to act as an ally when using a class feature like Sneak Attack? Answer. Unseen Servant creates an invisible, mindless, shapeless force. In combat, it doesn't act as a creature, an enemy, or an ally. Unseen Servant deserves its own video. It's a great spell for triggering traps. This is the dungeon spell. But it's so funny that Wizards of the Coast still approves of the Unseen Servant tech. For those that don't know, Unseen Servant is not a creature or an object, which means you can't target it properly. It's a force, and it's like, what does that mechanically mean? Nobody knows. There's no rules for it. How do we target it? It even says right here in the same sack. Some spells like Guiding Bolt target a creature. Some others like Firebolt target objects too. Does this mean I can't attack the door with Guiding Bolts? Answer. The target specifications, creature, object, or something else in spells are intentional. And none of these spells that were mentioned here target a force. I don't know of anything that targets a force. Nothing targets a force. You can't attack it, you can't grapple it, you can't do anything with it. This next one is a mistake. Could Minor Illusion create a fog cloud? If so, would shooting an arrow through it cancel the illusion? Answer. An illusory object made by Minor Illusion is meant to be like a stool or a rock, not an atmospheric effect. The question isn't Minor Illusion. It's clear in the text that you can create a sound or an image of an object within range that lasts for the duration. It doesn't say atmospheric effects. The question is if Silent Image can create a fog cloud, because it says in the spell that you can can create an image of an object, a creature, or some other visible phenomenon that is no larger than a 15-foot cube. Fog Cloud has this problem where Silent Image can just look like Fog Cloud, and it's better because of the versatility. And you and your friends know that this is an illusion, so you can see through it. The enemies doesn't know this, and they will probably never question it. It looks like fog, and it looks like fog when you're inside it. So you guys have advantage while they have disadvantage. You can see through the illusion. I'm guessing they meant to address Silent Image here, but I don't really know. Anyways, that's all the things that stuck out to me. I'm sure there's stuff that I missed. But for a lot of this, it was obvious stuff, like the stun change was clear to me. F in the chat for monks. But anyways, I'm sad they didn't address stuff like Agonizing Blast working with Shillelagh or Magic Stone. That's still a question I have. I also wanted them to be even more clear about Nick, but I guess that sort of stuff will come eventually if the sack is going to be a regular thing from now on. And it looks like it's going to be, question mark? I don't really know. Anyways, end the video. Check out the Kobold and Gator Dice on Kickstarter. We want to roll, optimize, and adventure with you. We need 500 more followers and then we'll be nice and ready for the next stage. If you really want to support us directly, then this is the perfect way to do it. Anyways, thank you for watching. Bye-bye! Next time on Pack Tactics!
What do you mean? This is prime Kobold content. Talking over each other at every moment.
Kobold!
Men, we must find the Ender Dragon and slay him!
Yes!
Yep.
Alright.
Kobold, there's one more thing. It's probably the most important thing that you need.
What do I need?
Okay, wait, come with
Headpad.
us. Come with us.
I need the Absorb Element spell.
No,
Oh,
you need
That does remind me.
You need True Strike. It's the best spell in the game.
Okay, come in here.
You need Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
You need
Alright,
Psychic
I'm gonna bring a bunch of
Knife.
bottles because we're gonna need to get need to get Dragon's Breath from the dragon.
What the hell is this?
Okay,
Which
it's
We've got to guess.
There's a Enderman in here.
Alright. Have you done? Or
Mm-hmm.
is it done? Alright. Is it done?
Yeah,
This-
yeah.
We've trapped you, Cobalt.
Oh
Wait.
no!
Yes. You can't escape. It's invincible, this block.
Really?
Yes.
Where are you?
Oh my god.
Did we put?
We just wanna have a little
Backpack
chat,
in gay
okay?
baby jail.
We just
Yeah,
want to
now-
have a
now
little
that we-
chat, all
Now that
right?
we finally have you, you have to say the thing. Say the line.
Welcome to
Sure.
Pack Tactics. Isn't that how the
Yeah.
fucking short went?
Yes, it's beautiful. Oh wait, we also didn't switch our skins.
No!
Where is this?
Happening in there?
Unbelievable. Will Kobold escape Mr. Dungeons and Dragons? Tune in next time on Pack Tactics. Spoilers, Kobold's a noob. Wait,
Decades
can
to
I
accomplish
actually
this,
not
but-
get off this chair?
Oh, you can. You can get off the chair, but
You get off the chair. You
can't
just can't
get
escape
out.
the room. It's invincible to every block is
How do I
invincible. You
get
can't
out
place
of the
anything.
chair?
Shift.
I think just hit shift.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
See? Proof. Anyways, bye-bye.